Jeez, if I knew I was this close to this guy, I would have gone and found him to start with. Drill waste room access key. He was hiding down here with the spacers all along. What the? Oh, I guess I go around. Oh, actually, with low gravity, maybe I could have made the jump, but it wasn't worth risking it though. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I think if I had a jetpack, I could have made it. Ooh, what's in here? I mean, we could use a 3 and a 1. I don't really like using 1s, but there you go. Like that? No, wait, no, that one, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Boom. Got it. What is this? Oh, that's rubbish. I'll have the conductors though. Trying not to loot absolutely everything like a little goblin at the moment. Trying to save on space. Jeez, how big is this place? Woof. Wow. Wow. That's enormous. And this guy was all the way down here on his own. He had a little lair to himself. It's kind of cool. Wow. Microbiological laboratory. That sounds fun. Am I going the right way or the wrong way? I think I'm gonna go that way, right? I should wonder what else this place is used for.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the trade authority.
Maybe.
Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Dr. Walker, I've got a tissue sample I need analyzed. Full workup.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at?
Terramorph cells from a world too young to have one.
A fast-growing terramorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me?
Sanon.
Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this... Let's get inside. I need to see these cells.
I mean, to be fair, she gave it back. I took it, right, from the Terramorph, and then she just kind of gave it me back. Nice little place you got here, buddy.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects.
Oh, no can do.
Wasn't expecting guests.
If you have something yummy, I am gonna take it. Sorry about that. Alright, wait, where's he going? Come here.
All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right, just get those cellular markers tagged. Wait, where are the markers? This can't be right. This sample, it's Londinian. I'll need to get this all in a slate. Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
The sample's not fake. I collected it from the Terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh?
Afraid not.
This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinian.
Hadrian mentioned it. Sounds like quite the tragedy.
It was. An entire city wiped off the map. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity. So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Your orders are to take you and that analysis to Hadrian. She should be waiting at the 6th circle.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift to the surface. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
It's always a convenient lift on the way out, isn't there? Never on the way in, just on the way out. It's funny that. You don't have any loot down here, man. This is what a boring laboratory. Oh, fine, whatever. Let's just leave then. I'm not gonna get any juicy loot down here. Hey, there's a landing pad here. That's convenient. Boom. Oh, the 6th circle is in here, right?
Hello.
I think I lost my companion, but hopefully he turns up somewhere. Ah, there he is. Come on, Doc, with those legs, huh?
Always nice to kick back in the broker's spirit.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Where's the back exactly? Oh, this little cupboard. Alrighty.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I couldn't manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we'd be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on 2 conditions. 1, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And 2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. I think you owe me an explanation.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Okay. Still doesn't explain what this Terramorph data is doing in the archives.
Well, it was during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying Terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, then let's talk to this Cabinet.
All right. I'm gonna go get this workup into the Cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Okay. Not so shabby. Yep, good. There, thank you.
Captain! Over here! The workup's in the Cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
Okay.
My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone.
I'm sorry,
of
what?
a man named Francois Sanon. One-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War. Former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was The UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Wow, she's actually a clone. That's interesting. You're a clone of a man. How does that work?
A non-trivial amount of gene editing. Clone, honestly, isn't even really the right term for our relationship, thanks to the amount of donor material that was required to bring me into this world. He and I are different on more than a few levels, but there's no denying the fact we're inextricably linked.
Okay. Doesn't sound like they succeeded in securing that legacy.
No. They made a pretty grave miscalculation. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death, on both sides. Freestar Collective, and UC. Military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Alright. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Don't have any questions, no.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
That's convenient.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
It's a fancy looking place.
Ah, and that must make you the Captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for bringing us this information. You can imagine my surprise when I was informed you were also the agent involved in the debacle between SysDef and the Crimson Fleet. Still quite a mystery how that all went so wrong.
Yeah, it's weird, that one.
In fact, some of Commander Ikande's few remaining compatriots even went so far as to suggest we were making a mistake granting you an audience at all, and that we should instead strap you in irons. Tell me, why would they think something like that?
I have absolutely no idea. Because they know the real truth. The UC never had a chance. The fleet's too damn clever. I'd know. Yeah, because this time I was helping them out. Sounds like they need to learn to better manage their grief. Oh, damn. Both of these feel kind of scathing in response. It's quite interesting that I don't get like a more passive version of this. I don't really know. These two are quite interesting because they know the real truth. The UC never stood a chance. The fleet's too damn clever. Sounds like they need to learn to better manage their grief.
I suppose so. But then that's not really the reason we're here today, is it?
No.
We have two petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all three Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible Terramorph apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, Terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask how many deaths the cabinet requires to act. 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this Terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Did a Terramorph, a giant, like, 8-legged creature with massive claws, seem concerning to me? Yeah, it did. What a silly question. No, ma'am, nothing special to report. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it wiped out its colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming. I only know what I was told. It's tissue matched ones from Londinian.
Just taking her word for it as well, then.
So it would seem. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
If there's a chance what happened on Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request.
I'm inclined to agree.
Yeah, see?
As am I.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I am not.
Yeah, but no one likes you.
I've heard nothing here to convince me that we should do anything but wait. And I will not risk galactic peace on a question of if.
Yes, a fair assessment, Chief Diplomat. So then, while the data you two have presented is compelling, I think we can safely say it's insufficient for the level of action you've requested. Perhaps once we...
What the frick?
An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident? Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God. There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. It's going to take a while to bring them in.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
To be fair, it was just me. She didn't really do much. She just kind of told me what to do from the screen. Okay. Oh, hi guys. You're going the wrong way. Yeah. Yeah. The big scary Terramorphs are in the other direction, buddy.
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
What the? Modified EM.
Stop!
Oh, you want me to stun him? I get you. No, don't kill him, you moron. Stop shooting him.
Lights out on that one.
She's... I'm stunning these guys to not, to save civilians. And she's just gung-hoing them. Yes, go to sleep, yeah? Alright.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting, I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I
have no idea. What is that?
They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Says the one that was blasted with its giant thing in her hands. Are you suggesting that Terramorphs can control someone's mind?
I'm not suggesting. It's documented behavior.
Oh, lovely.
The result of the projection, though, can vary wildly. Some folks just shrug it off. Others hallucinate. And some lose control altogether. They'll lash out at anyone around them, but still be aware while they're doing it. Those cases, you'll either need to knock them out with EM fire, or free them by killing the Terramorph.
Sounds like we need a hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
I gotta always clean up everyone's mess, huh? Up, damn. Alrighty, here we go. Spaceport, lovely. I did get a new EM weapon. What was that all about? Let me have a look at that one. What'd they give me? They gave me this one. 10 EM per shot. Oh, but it's automatic fire. Kind of interesting. Let me put it right there at number 6, just in case I ever want to try it. You guys alright?
Time to waste, Captain. Stash the EM and pull some firepower. Let's move!
Evacuation order has been issued for the spaceport district. All citizens are required to proceed to the
What
nearest
the
shelter.
frick? I stun a Terramorph. Oh, I can, but it does very little EM. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. You mean the giant Terramorph? That's not real?
Which one is going to kill you?
Come on, come and get it. Dinner's ready.
It's not working. It's never going to work.
Chat it. You think these voices are scary? Girl, you need to live in my head for a weekend. Okay. Just gonna heal that right back up. There it is. That's better.
Please.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You have to help me.
Alright, Terramorph, but you're just gonna have to die here, okay? Down you go, buddy. There it is. Nice and easy. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Wait, officer?
Hi there.
Are you and this woman experts? Take whatever we can get right now. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before. Well, one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men. Put those things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Alright, Chief. I guess. Oh, speak to the fire team. Oh, I don't want to involve the fire team. I got this. We got this, right? Oh, the Terramorph was more like a Terra kitten. No, it wasn't too bad. How about we get one of these things out? Because let's face it, we're not doing stealth right now, yeah. So let's spot the big guns. Oh yeah, here we go. 320 rounds. This will do nicely. All right, where's that? Where those Terramorphs at? Why am I overweight? I'm overweight. Why am I overweight? What do I have that I don't need? Probably this thing, huh? I've got a lot of garbage, that's what I've got. Alright, let's use some of my,
Love to meet the person who taught you to do that.
Oh, it was this big circle thingy. I can show you sometime. Hey, Chief, how's it going? Now imagine that thing with EM rounds. Look, you can't hide. There we go. Well, it did do a lot of damage, but it was a lot of fun to fire. Yeah, I'd like them apples, huh? Wait, don't do that. Alright. Hey, look, right? Just go down nice and easy. No stress. Okay, here we go. Hey, you want to do some work there, buddy? There it is. Okay. You know, my ship is right there, and it's got some pretty big guns on it. Can my ship not just shoot these guys? I mean, I feel like I could shred them to pieces pretty quickly with my turrets, you know? Oh, look, he's just having a little sleep. I can get up there. He's not a threat. Look at him. To be honest, the voices are kind of weird, though. I wonder if that means anything.
It's right there.
Like, I wonder if it's linked to something. What the Terramorphs are made out of, or... Because, like, I wonder what creature base they are, like, what they started as. Right?
They're everywhere. All around. Nowhere is safe. Captain.
See, look, big guns right there. Shoot Terramorph, no problem. I will take that good stuff, though. jeez, this place is wrecked. Look at it. Okay, well, I didn't use the fire team, so the fire team should be okay. Yeah, they're fine.
Guess they weren't kidding about you two. Universe put the right people in the right place.
You all held the line. You're the heroes here, not us.
Certainly doesn't feel like it.
I don't want to think what would have happened if you two hadn't been here.
Just glad we could rise to the occasion. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with. Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Yeah, is this going to be enough now for you to unlock the archives, or do we need more demonstrations? Look at this thing. Damn.
Attention. The spaceport has been secured. Safety precautions remain in place. Please wait for the all-clear signal before exiting.
Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
Oh, yeah?
The loss of life.
Captain,
Damage to the space.
Hadrian,
The cost
it would
of
appear that the
subtracting
Cabinet
greater
owes
than
you
I
our
think you
thanks for what you
realize.
did for the city today. As well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Agreed, thank you.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, after today's events, the Cabinet has decided to revisit its previous decision. We will be supporting your collection of the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the Cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The Cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Uh-oh. If you're sure that's the wisest course of action.
We do.
All right.
In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data.
Yeah.
So, will you help us?
You can count on me, ma'am.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Cool.
I'm gonna go check in with Chief Engineer.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? Oh, damn. It's a nice view, though. My ship. I thought this is where I needed to go, but no, it tricked me. Aha, this way.
By the
Yeah,
way,
that.
Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Sergeant Yumi has more work for me. Does he now?
These orders can't be. But you know who this is, correct? Yes. Yes, sir. Consider it done. That must make you our new envoy. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. And you're someone I've already heard plenty about. One of the few survivors of the SysDef debacle and defender of New Atlantis. Not sure if I should duck for cover around you or shake your hand, but you have my thanks for what you did for the city regardless.
I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
They're the repositories for all the banned data from the Colony War.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes. Get them both and you'll have your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
No problem. I'm just going to need some electrodes, a tooth extractor, and some sodium panthenol.
Very funny. This
Fentanyl,
is
I think,
hard
actually.
enough already. Both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code, but ultimately, it'll be up to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here.
Oh.
Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
I want to talk to House Varun.
Ambassador Balmore's a challenge.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Why? What's wrong with House Varun?
Well, these days, they're primarily considered a security threat. House Varun Zealots, a fundamentalist outshoot of the group that stayed behind when the rest retreated into seclusion, want nothing more than to send everyone not dedicated to their cause to the great serpent in the sky. But that hasn't always been the case. After they ended the Serpent's Crusade about 70 years back, House Varun did take a real run at trying to normalize relations with the rest of the galaxy. It's why they have an embassy here in the first place, why they were included in the armistice negotiations. But then, without warning, they left, leaving behind, to our knowledge, just the ambassador and his duty under the armistice.
I'm sure he can be reasoned with. House Varun are people just like us.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100% sure Balmore's actually still alive.
Oh.
His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
I'll track him down.
I have no doubt. Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, We received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
Oh, lovely. Okay, tell me about Radcliffe from Freestar.
The good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable. Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experience as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
And who knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code.
Alright, tell me about these other tools then.
Certainly. See, good diplomacy is all about the careful application of pressure. We just need to find the squeeze.
UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen. Report suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convince to work with you.
That's all the info I need for the moment on Ambassador Radcliffe.
All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up you're on your way. Not likely to let you through the door otherwise. Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Alrighty. So where's that toothbrush? We're getting started. Ooh. Permanently reduce fuel needed for grav jumps by an additional 1%. I'll be taking that, thank you very much.
Hey.
See, House Faroon sound really interesting, and like they've got like this really interesting offshoot. They kind of, you know, they went into hiding and stuff like that. It would have been super interesting to do their quests and find out, you know, what they were all about, and what kind of went wrong. Wait, I wanted to do the other one first. Where's the other one? What? I wanted to. Ow. I wanted to do House Faroon first, but oh well.
Just doesn't add up.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
Thanks. Wait. Where are all the optional parts? Like, I could have talked to that disgruntled.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby, offices, or conference room. That means you.
That means you.
Terrorforce. Is it more than one? All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. You seem ever fast to disappoint. News from an SSN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr.
What's in here? And then a 2. Yeah, boom, look at that. Perfect. Currently trespassing. Just the way I like it. Boom. Beautiful. Boom. Is there a 3 that fits? I'd rather a 3 fit here, guys. Hello? Starfield 3? No, 3's not gonna fit. Damn it. Alrighty. There we go. Then you, perfect. Wait, what did I do? I did something wrong. Oh, hold up, did I mess up? What? Okay, sure, I guess. All that for like 100 credits. So they said they had a room bugged, huh? It's not the old microphone and the lamp trick, I guess. Now wait, hold up. Do I not get to do this because I haven't talked to her about it yet? Like, is that what the problem is with this? Because it's like, I could have done the... she suggested I start by trying to negotiate with Ambassador Radcliffe from if you start and dig up some dirt on her if she doesn't agree. Ah, I see. Well, I just skipped straight to digging. Although, I don't seem to find anything here to dig up. Oh, that's a master lock to get through there. This would have been another way in, I guess, right? In through the old toilet, huh? At least I think it's the toilet. Like this? Yeah. Oh yeah, just... Oh, hello. Am I still in Forbidden Area? Look at all this stuff, guys. You have so many things to steal. One, two, three. Maybe this one? Does that fit. It does fit. Lovely. Oh, I guess I've got to go with 2 1s here, right? That's unfortunate. Oh, like this? Like this, huh? Thanks. 2 dates for $2. 4. Alright. Ooh. Permanently reload and draw Laredo weapons.
Who's there?
Hey, Chief. Hey, nah, you know, I was just leaving. I was just leaving. Don't worry about it, yeah? I'm just on my way out. Nothing for you to worry about. Nothing to see. Nothing going on. Hi there. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi.
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
Alright. Thanks.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
How's Terramorphs in the docks? You seem like a lady who wants to stop more Terramorph attacks. Well, have I got a deal for you?
What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport.
Uh-huh.
You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You heard correctly. They sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty, please. You need to help us. Otherwise, any more deaths are on your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
Oh, now.
Let me be frank, Captain.
That was a mistake.
The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
I can show you a threat, though. Would you like me to do that? Persuade, please, Ambassador. Just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood.
Come on, Ryujin. Yep.
I'm listening.
Oh, here we go. Where is my Ryujin implant here? Come on now. You were a soldier. It was your job to protect, and that's what we intend to do with this data.
I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility.
I'm a 3-star ranger. I know right from wrong when I see it, and the UC is trying to do right here.
A ranger serving the cause of the colonies. You must really believe in this little endeavor.
I'm surprised that succeeded, but here we go. How many lives are you willing to risk here because you have a grudge against the UC? Come on, don't fail me now. Wait, I can auto-persuade.
No one does, Captain. The only question is how to do it. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these Terramorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Sounds fair to me. Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Thanks. So that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.